rotten motherfucker.
Hello, friends. Welcome to the Mostly Harmless podcast. I'm your host, Dammit, Damian. Buddies, I just got all this brand new video equipment and lighting equipment and, well, the sound equipment I've had for years. But what better time to get together and tell you guys that we're relaunching Mostly Harmless 2.0 on December 1st. What's going to be different, you ask? Well, Mostly Harmless, as you notice, is going to be like some kind of video podcast interview show where you can find us on YouTube, and then later on you'll be able to find all those episodes wherever you get your podcast from. We're also launching a Patreon where I'm going to be pulling back the curtains and giving you a behind-the-scenes look and access into the world of Mostly Harmless. Now, for those of you that don't know, Mostly Harmless was a somewhat weekly podcast where I did long-form interviews on musicians, filmmakers, artists, writers, and whoever the hell I felt was cool and had a story worth being told. I'm ready to bring that back to the world, friends. I know Stephen King said it best himself when he said the words, "Sometimes dead is better," and I lost my job this year, and there's just been this itch in the back of my head that I can't scratch. It's never gone away. I keep finding myself writing question after question after question, and I have nobody to ask these questions of. The most important question that I have that I keep asking, I have this little note on my desk. It says, how can I make the world a better place? I was not in a good place, and I wrote this, stuck it onto my desk, and I started thinking about it, and was like, how do I make the world a better place? Well, I connect people. I get people to tell their stories and then hopefully connect with other people. So that's going to be the goal of Mostly Harmless 2.0, is to create a community of like-minded individuals who want to change the world one story at a time. Will there still be lots of dumb band interviews? Absolutely. Those are fun to do. And honestly, that's kind of all I know how to do. So we're going to be learning on the fly how to tell even more meaningful stories, and I hope you want to come along with us on that journey. Also, I want to raise money for nonprofits. I want to bring awareness to other causes. I want to talk to people who are transitioning in the trans community. I want to tell people's stories who aren't necessarily getting told. I'm a dumb schlub. I'm just a guy with a microphone and a camera and enough balls to talk to that camera and that microphone. If I can do all this cool stuff, I've hosted events for Denver Comic Con. I've hosted events for Illegal Pete's, Tatter Cover, Ratio Beerworks. I hosted a whole video series for them. I've done so much cool stuff. I've traveled the country. I've traveled the world, and I'm just a guy with a microphone. So if I can do all these things, I want to show those other people out there what else they can do. So I want that kid in Iowa who's just like, I want to get out of this town. I want to show them how they can build their own community. I want to show them how they can make their own shows, how they can write their own books, create their own comics. Those are some of the stories we're going to tell on here too. For those of you who have been curious where I have been, man, I just ran out of juice doing the podcast. I interviewed just about everybody I wanted to interview. I thought at the time I had started a music festival that was very successful in its first year. It died in its second year. I started a PR company. I was pretty good at it, but then the music PR world just kind of flipped. It kind of changed. I had some legal issues come up that I'm still fighting to this day. I'm trying to clear my name and just really prove to people that I'm as good a person as, I hope I think I am. Oh man, that's a whole lot of words, buddies. Are you ready? Because I think I am. I'm been on this mental health journey where I'm on a healthy dose of Prozac right now. I'm in therapy. I meditate. I'm trying to learn more about myself and my place in the world, and I'm trying to learn how I make the world a better place, and I want to share that, and I want to bring that to you guys as well. So we're going to do it. We're going to do it together. We're going to bring this community. So stay tuned. December 1st will be the first of a new weekly podcast series. Until then, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's going to be where the majority of the content comes out of. We're going to also take those video interviews. We're going to throw them on your favorite podcasting platforms. You'll find that at Stitcher, iTunes, Apple, TuneIn, wherever you get your podcasts. Spotify. We're on Spotify now. I had one person just begging me to get on Spotify. We're finally on Spotify. And buddies, we're still going to have all the dumb dick and fart jokes. I'm still going to be doing my best Conan O'Brien impressions, which, to be honest, are not very good. But please subscribe. Follow us on Patreon. follow us on our brand new Mostly Harmless Instagram page. These are the places where the record labels and the publicists and the people who book guests on the podcast are going to go. They're going to be like, Damian's only got 100 followers on his Mostly Harmless Instagram page. That is not worth our time. I'm super excited to get back with you all, and I hope like hell that you guys like the new stuff I have in the works. Thanks for coming back, and man, we're going to accomplish some great things. So with that note, buddies, until December 1st, I'll see you in the funny pages. You take care, be safe, wear your mask.
Burn in hell, you rotten motherfucker!